I made you something. I thought I'd up top this.
Oh my God. This is,
You don't have to like it. I noticed you like dangly earrings.
Oi, this is hilarious.
Hell yeah.
I want to wear that tonight at the gig.
Hell yeah. G'day champion, I'm Nax and we're here getting cooked in a hotel room with Blare, and this is my friend Brad Cox.
Yabba dabba do.
I haven't done that for ages. You know when you're a kid and you like nailed something, you're like...
We literally did it yesterday.
Oh, right.
Yeah, everyone screamed really quietly.
How many of yous have you got? Do you tour in a truck, right?
We do, a lot, yeah. We don't put the humans in the truck.
I saw a thing on a current affair and I was like, oh, Brad's I was like, you should be watching a current affair. Someone's getting the hose out, like, off.
Yeah.
They were like, I've heard about you. And you were like, yeah, I've heard about me too. That made me f***ing laugh. Where are you performing tonight?
We're doing a pop-up with Jack Daniels.
Oh, very nice.
Uncle Jack. The four-show run. There'll be a bit of rallying the energy together this afternoon.
So usually what I do on this bizarre show is it's called Cooked in the Hotel Room, because we try and cook in a hotel room. I thought it may be a sausage sizzle. Here we go, we have original country beef, Philly cheesesteak and Texan Longhorn. I won't lie, I was like a country music artist.
Should we do a little raw sniff? Don't smell that Texan.
What does Texan smell like?
I'm not really sure, but it wasn't giving off Texan vibes.
So we've got to try and find to cook with in here. The rules are, if it's here, we can use it. So there's no frying pan, we can use that. Just f***ing bang that on there and turn that on and cook it in there.
And that would be a really good idea.
Okay.
If you couldn't find a pan.
All right, do you want to be on sausages? I'll try and cut the onions up. Is there a knife?
You'd probably hack that for a few minutes.
Have you ever tried to cook a sausage in the microwave?
No.
We should do it. We can put it in a cup.
I don't want to see what's collected at the bottom of that. Yeah, there we go. I'm moulding that thing. Look at that.
There we go. Yeah. All right, this one can go in here. Auto cook, melt and soften is an option.
Go on.
Melt and soften.
Start there.
There we go. Just before the show. Let's go.
No, I don't like that
Tastes
either.
like gas.
Does taste a bit like gas, doesn't it? That's a sizzle.
That's a sizzle. We're sizzling sausage. Oh, we should probably turn that on, eh? Yeah, you've been playing tunes since you were a kid, right?
Yeah, my mum and dad, buddy, heard me singing in the car and got some piano lessons early on, and I remember joining the school choir and high school band.
I see you playing a lot of the guitar, obviously, but like you have a main gig.
Well, the last few years, piano is probably more of my first instrument now. I bought this piano, and for the first time in my life, I just couldn't walk past it without playing it.
Yeah.
I've never really had that with guitar. I mean, I've always used a guitar as a tool to write songs or play a show and whatever, and I still do that. Really fallen in love with playing piano, and I've written a lot of songs on piano on my next record now, and it's kind of nice. I've always played guitar, but it's been a tool, whereas I've fallen in love with this instrument.
Okay, right. Oh, hell yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you've cooked in a hotel room?
I tried to poach an egg in the kettle.
I've done ravioli in the kettle before.
You've done ravioli in the kettle?
Haven't you ever taken a kettle to a music festival? The one thing you need.
You know what people have told me? Don't use the kettle in the hotel because people clean their undies in it.
I would have never thought that was even an option. Hey, but
wouldn't you use the f***ing shower? Oh, how's the
That's...
So you drive this truck, right?
Yeah, so I did a partnership with Mac, and then we went and painted this chicken, actually, which is funny.
Oh, nice.
So that's the chicken on the side of the truck.
The trailer, you've got a bar, is that right?
Yeah, we got a bar. There's always a couple of them in the truck. Might need a bit of that in here.
I was about to say. I'm a boxer. Tell us about
That's
it.
the new one. You know, started off in country music. And I still love country music. And country music lives in here for me now. I kind of fell in love with that lifestyle when I was a teenager. You know, spending lots of time on farms. Like I still very much live in that world, but just musically, for the first time in my life, I felt like there's no real theme or anything I've had to stick to. And subsequently, I'm now writing some of the most kind of inspired songs. I've had some experiences the last few years, which I've, starting to touch on in my songwriting and whatnot. You know, they say don't f*** with a songwriter, right? Yeah, so the boxes, like, it's a big anthemic rock song. My album is going to come out later in the year. I've been saying it's if Cole Chisel and Bruce Springsteen had an obnoxious love child. I don't think it's going to scare off my country fans because, as I said, like, country music's still in me. It's still who I am.
Yeah, yeah. What are the kind of inspo bands and songwriters and stuff?
I've been listening to this new Sam Fender record a lot. The last few years, I've just been so obsessed with the 1975. I flew to Berlin from London for 15 hours just to go and watch that show. Matt Healy, when he sings, man, I just believe everything he said. He performs with such conviction, and his songwriting is just so relevant. It's just so good.
Yeah, nice compliment. What was the stuff you're listening to growing up?
Growing up, my parents had like 4 cassettes in the car.
Okay, what were they?
Joe Cogger.
Yeah, nice.
The Coyote Ugly soundtrack. Can't fight the moonlight deep.
When things started to blow up for you, how do you feel like kaboom, suddenly you're in front of a load more people doing your thing? You feeling all right about that?
Oh, man, definitely learning curvy. It's been a journey. It has happened quite quick, but at the same time, I feel like it's happened pretty naturally.
A lot of stress there, I'm sure.
I'll get better at it. I'm pretty aware of how much I can handle, and I say this all the time, but there's this, particularly in music, there's this narrative like just grind, or it won't happen. And I just fully believe that's not the case. If I'm away for 2 weeks, I need to be home for 4 days to knock off, to recharge, to give you 100% of myself.
I think a lot of people could take that advice.
Finding the joy is my thing.
Cool. What a lovely way to look at things, dude.
There's no rules, man, as in there's no guideline, there's no blueprint.
Well, that's it, but I think people think that the blueprint is just to kind of copy and borrow, but I think there's something probably with your crowd too. They see and the way you're changing your albums and, you know, developing and growing and taking it easy on yourself. People come along with that.
And I think too, with changing the sound a little bit and whatnot, it's funny because like I'll get on stage and earrings and, you know, dressed up and dancing like an idiot, which I just love. But I think the reason my fans won't leave me is because the second I walk off stage or off the camera, I'm in my tracky dacks patting me cows. Oh, check it. You ready for this?
Yeah. There you go. My career's over.
That looks like a fucking dog shit. I'm keen, I'll try.
I'll try too, yeah.
We're not eating that, eh?
I'll give it a quick go. Cheers. It's rock hard. Look.
You'd have to be pretty up to want to eat that. If you're going to microwave snags, maybe question your life choices.
Let's sausage sizzle. All right.
White death with yellow death.
Party onathan, Jonathan.
Snag boys.
Oh yeah, cheers.
Cheers, let's do it.
That's good.
Nothing wrong with that, mate.
Great.
If I was having a buddy after the gig cook up, this would have to be one of the better ones. I mean, it's been fun.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you.
Cheers, brother. Let's do it again soon.
Oh, absolutely.
That was fun.
Thanks.
Very fun.
Well, there you have it, champions. How not to cook a sausage. This has been Blair and a bit of an issue, to be honest. See you next time.
Chuck it back
That's
here.
great. The
We use
best.
it as a hacky sack.